So how you doing? Hey, we're gonna do something different here. Have you ever wondered how to port your chainsaw to get more performance out of it? There's ways to get more performance. Now, these techniques don't just work for chainsaws. They also work on other two-stroke engines, but what I am working on is a chainsaw specifically. So we're gonna start a series here with, me showing you the steps of porting a chainsaw. So let me show you the saw we're gonna be doing this on. And if you're interested in this kind of stuff, make sure you get that subscription in. Make sure you hit that alarm bell so that you get notified anytime I post a video. Because if you don't hit that, you won't know when I post another video. So make sure you hit that little sucker. So let me show you the saw here and explain to you what I'm talking about in a little more detail. All right, so this is a Partner P70 chainsaw. I'm thinking late 70s, early 80s model. And we are going to port this and make it a very, very nice running chainsaw. We're actually gonna attempt to turn it up a little hotter and try to make it a little bit more of a hotter saw. But I'm gonna show you step-by-step process through the whole thing, every detail. A lot of the stuff that normally gets edited out is all going to be put into this video series. So if you're interested in learning how to do this, now's your chance. This is a piston ported saw, which is very similar to all your modern saws. So a lot of the techniques I'm using, you're going to be able to use as well. Now, I have never ported one of these particular saws, so let me get this camera flipped around and explain to you what to expect in these future videos. Alrighty? Alright, so there are decisions to make when you're porting a saw. Different things you do to get your performance. Well, some things work better on some stuff and some things don't. And it's hard to decide on what steps you're going to take to get your performance, because sometimes it'll work good on one saw and it won't work good on another one. Well, this saw, we're actually going to go through the process of figuring out what works, and we're going to have to take it in steps and turn it up a little bit at a time. She's a long, tedious process, but I'm pretty certain you guys are going to love this, because as it goes, it's just going to get better and better and better. Hopefully we don't blow it up in the process. You know what I mean? That would kind of suck, but we're going to do it anyway. Now, there are steps in here. We're going to have another channel involved to help with some machine work. So you're going to get to see some content from another channel helping us get the machine work done. But, we're going to do everything we can to this saw to get as much out of it as possible. Now, I already have 2 videos made. The first 2 videos were basically me getting the saw running. You see, this saw does run currently, but since I just now decided, to start doing this, you're going to want to pay attention, because those first 2 videos aren't quite as detailed, but they're just a quick, simple repair to get the saw running. But after that, we're going to start getting into, looking at the testing, getting it ready for porting, figuring everything out, and, turning it up step by step, getting it going as good as we can, So if you're interested in learning how to do some of this porting work, make sure you get that subscription in, get that alarm bell clicked, and follow along. She should be quite a fun adventure with this saw. Now, I am working on some other projects, so you will see other content pop up as well. But, this is going to be the one that I think a lot of people are going to be interested in. So make sure you follow along. I got a few saws that I'm finishing up, getting ready to ship out, so you're going to see some stuff on that. And as you see, I do like to work on the old stuff, like this one here. That's one of my favorites. She's not a super hot build home light, but man, does it run good. I'll tell you, she runs great. We're going to get that one dyno tested here soon. But I thought some people out there might be interested in this little project. You're going to get to see me port up a Partner P70. It is a 70cc class saw, and we're going to try to turn the heat up on it. You know what I mean? So this is going to be the first video in the installment. every video will be numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so forth and so on. So you'll be able to click a playlist and follow along if you're coming in later in the series. So those lucky individuals who came into this project after it was already done, you know, they're going to be able to watch the videos through the playlist one after another. But for those of you who are just now coming into it and just getting into this process, you're going to have to wait and follow along with the build as it progresses. Now, there are certain things that you have to consider during the decision-making process of a build. And, you know, we're going to kind of touch on all those subjects. And I think a few people out there might gain some knowledge out of this. So this is video number 1, the introduction to the Partner P70 project. We're going to port it. We're going to try to turn the heat up on it and make it a fantastic running saw. Alrighty, so hope you enjoyed this. Catch you in the next one. Later.